All right, guys, here's the long-awaited instructions video for your project. It is due at the end of the week, next week, so please get it turned in so I can get it graded for the holidays, and so that you can share it with your family for the holidays. First off, in our Google Classroom, the assignment will be listed. It should be the topmost assignment very soon. It's not listed just at this moment, but it will be. And then there's some places I want to show you what to find and what to do. So the assignment will actually be on Flipgrid, and the Flipgrid place that you'll find it, the link will be in our Google Classroom, and the Flipgrid website should look like this, and it should say Winter Holiday Performance Video. Notice the red hand, that means it's moderated. No one will get to see your video but me unless you decide to share it with your family at home. No kids will be able to see what you do or comment on what you do. This is really a grade just for me, so I can see what you're an assignment, so I can see that you're doing your performance. If this had been a regular year, we would have done this as a group on stage performing. Every year there are some kids that don't do it, and then they do assignment very much like this. So this is nothing new. It's the same thing we've been doing for years and years and years. The only difference is you're going to turn your assignment in on Flipgrid, and no one else is going to be able to see it except for me, okay? So don't be nervous about that. It'll be fine. Now, there are quite a few things to talk about in the assignment, quite a few directions that you need to know. So I'm going to pretty much read them off of my sheet here. So if you're having trouble reading, you can hear them from me. This is what the assignment's going to look like once I get it up into Google Classroom shortly. So the Winter Holiday Video Recording Project, students will be making a video of themselves and maybe others singing one of the songs from a list of songs from the classic show Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, the other people would be great if you could teach the song to your little brother, your little sister, your big brother, big sister, or anyone else who lives at your house, and then share it with your parents. If you are really shy and you can't really do this, you're really upset about it, have your mom or dad sing along with you. They're allowed to print off the words and use a word sheet. You have to do them by memory. So that's okay if your mom and dad are reading it or your brothers and sisters are reading it from a paper, but you need to make sure you have it memorized. The student will be encouraged to share your performance with their family. That's what I'd like you to do. They will not be visible to any other student or person other than me. You must have good posture while you sing, either while sitting or standing. You stand up or sit up straight when we sing. That's part of your performance. Make creative choices about your costume when you're setting to fit a holiday theme. Dress up in holiday clothes or in a single colored shirt or blouse and dark pants. You could also wear fancy clothes if you want to really dress up, but I want to see that you chose the clothes that you're wearing for this performance. If you wear a single colored shirt, please have it not be like mine with words on it. I want no words or symbols. It's just a color so that you fit with like a holiday decoration, sort of like you're an ornament on your tree. And then you're going to perform it in front of a holiday background that you create or choose. This is really easy if you have a Christmas tree at your house. You could record your video right in front of your tree. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. If you don't have something like that, draw me a picture of a winter scene or of Santa or something and tape it on the wall behind you, okay? Make sure you ask your mom and dad what kind of tape to use so you don't wreck the wall. But some way, decorate it up. The more you do, the better I'd like to see it, you know? So really, if you want to spend time on decorating and making your background for your video, remember, this is something that your family might cherish for years and years. So do a good job with that. Clearly know and memorize the words of the song you are performing. You have to have them by memory. Turn your assignment in on Flipgrid, and there's the link. I'll have that posted. The song chosen to perform must be from the list of songs from the holiday classic animated video Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer given here. Only use these to practice, not to perform. You notice the song Rudolph is not on this list. You already know that one. I don't want to see that one. I want to see one of the songs we've been talking about in class, and it's on that list. This is your practice place, not your performance place. The performance must be to a karaoke track or a piano accompaniment that is provided below. You may not sing along with the recordings from the movie for your project if you want to receive a grade of 3 or higher. If you read the rubrics below, if you sing with the recording from the movie, the best grade you can get is a 2. Don't do that. Come on, let's show me that you learned it and spent the time so you can get a 4 on this. Your voice and the voices of those you are singing with must be the ones that are heard. Here are the accompaniment tracks to sing with. make sure the music can be heard on the recording you make. You may need a second device to play the accompaniment. So here they are. This is me playing piano on There's Always Tomorrow. That one might be pretty simple. That might be a good choice. We Are Santa's Elves, Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. Now, I gave some warnings. The link here, if you see the 82 right there, tells you that this link is starting partway into the video. If you go back and play it again, make sure you click on the link again to get to the track. Otherwise, you're going to end up singing a song that is 3 times longer than what you need to. You can do that, but I would just do it from the link where I have it starting at 1 minute and 22 seconds in. A Holly Jolly Christmas, I got to tell you, the link there starts at 1 minute and 10 seconds in. So if you start over, same thing. Otherwise, you're going to sing the song twice through. On this one, you can slow the video down if you want. At the bottom of a YouTube video, there's a little gear. If you click on that gear, it'll give you an option to change the speed. If you make it 0.75, it'll go slower and might be a little easier for you. We Are a Couple of Misfits. This one is really hard, I gotta tell you. I looked at it, it is not easy. If you want to do it, go ahead, but that one's gonna be kind of hard. Silver and Gold. You may want to change the speed there to 1.25 or 1.5. It's really slow in the karaoke track, so you might want to speed it up. You don't have to, but or if you can't figure out how to do it, just do it the speed it is, but it's going to be quite slow. The Most Wonderful Day of the Year. I see I misspelled the on that, sorry. That one's just the way it is, just perform with it. And there's Flipgrid link again. You can find all the lyrics, as you know, in class. Everyone should have this already bookmarked, but you can click on that to get to the lyrics of the assignment. I'll have to check that link because I did change the name of it to quarter instead of semester. I don't know if that changed the link. I'll check it out before I post it. Here are the rubrics. So this is just how you're going to grade, how I'm going to grade your performance. If you get a 0, if you've been sitting in class with your camera off and you haven't really been participating, you'll just get a 0 if you don't turn in any video. That's, you don't do the work, you don't get a grade, or you get a grade of 0. 1 is emerging. You know, if you are there in class but you don't do the work, you don't really do the video, you've still been participating in class, you're gonna know what you're doing a little bit. You can get a 1 for your classwork. So that's don't do that. Let's do better. Progressing is student created a performance video that followed most of the directions of the assignment. Student demonstrated an understanding of 3 of the 6 basic elements of performance by including them in the performance video that was turned in to Mr. Senzig. Those elements are stage presence, behavior. We talked about that. That means how you perform. You shouldn't be picking your nose. You shouldn't be eating. You shouldn't be goofing around. You should be performing and trying to do the best performance you can. The meaning, I want you to make a comment or a second video to turn in that explains what the song is about. It doesn't have to be long, 20 seconds, maybe 3 or 4 sentences. You can type it or you can record it, but tell me, what do the words mean in the song? Why are the characters singing it, or what does it mean? Okay, we've talked about this in class. Posture, make sure that you're sitting up or standing up straight. Setting and costume, I talked about already. The students sang along to an accompanying recording that may have included other voices singing. So if you sing with the video tracks from the movie, you'll get a 2. No matter what else you do, you'll get a 2. That's the best you can do if you do that. Okay. The last thing is you have to show me that you understand how remote learning works by turning in this through this Flipgrid platform. I need all the videos coming through Flipgrid this time. I don't want any emails or put them in the Google Classroom. They need to be done through Flipgrid. This is part of the assignment. Partial mastery, student created a performance video that followed the directions of the assignment. Student demonstrated an understanding of at least 5 of the 6 basic elements of performance by including them in the performance video that's turned into me, and I list them again. Students sang along the accompanying recording that did not include other voices singing and was provided by Mr. Senzig as a link in our Google Classroom as part of this assignment. Now, there are some backing voices. Don't worry about that. In some of the videos, there's people singing part of it. That's okay. If it's on my list of accompanying tracks and there's some voices on that, you can use them, but it's not the tracks from the movie. Be careful of that. Students showed an ability to share their work in the remote learning setting through the assigned media platform of Flipgrid. Make sure you turn it in through Flipgrid. Mastery, this is what I expect most of you to do. You created your video, followed the directions, demonstrated an understanding of those 6 elements: stage presence, behavior, memorization, meaning, posture, setting, and costume. by successfully consciously addressing them in their videos. So I want to see that you really thought about it, that you chose that setting, that you chose those clothes you're wearing, that you picked the song, that you did all the things you're supposed to. And students sang along to the accompanying recording that did not include other voices singing and was provided by Mr. Senzig as a link in our Google Classroom. Again, the backing voices are okay in the accompaniment tracks. They're not singing on everything, and that's all right. Student may have had other people singing with them in the video. I encourage you to do that. That'd be great. And students showed an ability to share their work in the remote learning setting through the assigned media platform, Flipgrid. So make sure this assignment comes to me through Flipgrid. Hopefully that has given you everything you need to know. If it doesn't, make sure you email me. Again, my email is jon.senzig@rusd.org. Okay, so make sure you email me if you have a problem with that. I'd like to get to a YouTube video and just show you how to change the settings. So how to change the time, I mean. So here's one from choir. Right here is the little gear I'm talking about. If you click on that gear, there's a playback speed, and you can change it to faster or slower. For a couple of the accompaniment tracks, I said you could change it to either 0.75 or 1.25 or 1.5. So make sure you know that that's how you do it, through this setting, and then it's going to make the video go faster so that you can sing along. It won't change the pitch. It's just going to make the video go a little faster so that the song seems more like the one from the recording. Okay. All right, boys and girls, best of luck. I hope you do really well on this. I'm looking forward to seeing them, and I think most of your family will too. Remember that this is just what we always do. This is not any different. The only thing is that you're going to do it on a video, and I'm the only one that's going to see it unless you share it with your family. So don't be concerned about that. I'm not grading you on how well you sing. I'm grading you on how well you remember the words, did you have good posture, all those things, those 6 elements. But your singing in tune or how wonderful you are as a singer doesn't really affect it. So don't worry about it. And I'm not going to share this with anybody. It's just your assignment. Just like in math class, you might like doing your math, but you still need to turn in your homework, and you're still going to get your feedback from your teacher. This is no different than that. Okay. So get it done, get it turned in. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later.